I stood vacant, staring blankly at the stove that refused to spark, though I knew the cylinder had detonated 15 minutes gone. Amongst the wreckage, hemmed in by a throng of hedonist crowd, I remained fixated on the stove, while the corpses of my mother, my father, and my sibling lay prone, abandoned where they fell. We emerged together from the embryonic realm into this world, grasping for a hope that in truth was no hope at all. We chose the wrong destination. We arrived at a place where the little people are nothing but a punchline. Motherland, the mother of all nations, so they claim. A place where the weak are crushed and the cunning secure their station. That is the reality. What is the difference between the stove and the sun? The stove burns, just as the sun does, burning bright to shine upon us all. The difference is, the true light of the sun is monopolized, and that means darkness for us. The darkness of happiness, the darkness of welfare, the darkness of health, and every other kind of darkness. So we made the stove a substitute for a sun whose light was false, whose brightness no longer seeped into the soul. Must I speak it? That light is not merely what the eye perceives, but light also exists within the heart and spirit of us all. And you have extinguished that burning light with sadism. What separates us from them? We are human. They too are human. Eating, bathing, shitting, fucking, the same? We both possess ears. The difference? Theirs are tuned to wiretap, the speech of the little people deemed dangerous, while ours are rendered useless, forever commanded to close themselves to anyone proclaiming truths that damage their interests. We both possess eyes. The difference? Theirs are used to gaze upon gold robbed from our sweat. And as for our eyes, you already know. Forced to stare at misery all day long, perhaps for a lifetime. We both possess mouths. The difference? Theirs are used only to boast, only when self-interest demands it, used to slander and sabotage one another. And strangely, the victims are always us. And what use are our mouths? To eat rotten food because we cannot afford fresh. We both take steps. The difference? Their steps move to trip us should we resist. Their stride aligns with ours only at specific times. General elections, for instance. And us. My feet and those of my loved ones are broken from pacing in search of work. Yeah, for that alone. I am still vacant, staring at the defunct stove, and they shout shrilly,
"Crazy!"
I laugh. Even the crazy are God's creatures, and though I am mad, I believe that in the eyes of God, my standing, the standing of us all, is still higher than theirs, and higher too than yours. You people in power in a land that in truth was never independent.